What if I told you that the most expensive and ambitious LNG project in the US is finally on the brink of becoming a reality? Picture this. A $55 billion pipeline stretching 800 miles through the Alaskan wilderness, capable of exporting enough natural gas to power millions of homes in Asia. But here's the twist. This project nearly died 2 years ago. Why? Because no one wanted to fund it. High Arctic costs, logistical nightmares, and a tax burden that made investors run for the hills. But now? Now it's got Trump's blessing. Japan and South Korea are circling like sharks. And a CEO just said the final 3 million tons of offtake deals will be signed very quickly. Let me break this down for you. Let's talk about offtake agreements. You've heard the term, but what does it really mean? It's the lifeline of any energy project. Without guaranteed buyers, no bank will lend a single dollar. Glenfarne Group, the lead developer, needs 80% of its 20 million ton target locked in before they pull the trigger. They've already got 13 million tons, Tokyo Gas, JERA, and now 2 more potential buyers. But here's what's fascinating. The Trump administration is actively pushing Japan and South Korea to buy this gas as a way to shrink their trade deficits. Why? Because energy is the ultimate geopolitical lever. If these countries buy American LNG, they're not just getting fuel, they're indirectly subsidizing U.S. manufacturing. It's a win-win for Washington, but is it a win for the buyers? Personally, I think they're playing a long game. They're not just buying gas. They're securing energy independence from Russia and the Middle East, which is a move that makes perfect sense in today's volatile world. Now let's zoom out. This isn't just about Alaska. The U.S. is building a massive LNG export network, but almost all of it is on the Gulf Coast. That's a problem. The Gulf is thousands of miles from Japan and South Korea. Alaska is literally a third of the distance. Think about it. Shipping LNG from Alaska to Japan cuts transit time by days, avoids the Suez and Panama canals, and sidesteps geopolitical hotspots. That's not just a logistical advantage, it's a strategic masterstroke. The U.S. Interior Secretary even called it a dramatic increase in energy security for Asia. But here's the catch. Alaska's ports aren't built for this. They need specialized cold weather handling, and the local infrastructure is still in its infancy. It's like trying to build a Formula One racetrack in the middle of a desert. It's possible, but it's going to cost more than anyone expects. And then there's the elephant in the room: competition. The U.S. is already building 14 billion cubic feet per day of new LNG capacity by 2029. Projects like Golden Pass, Corpus Christi, and Rio Grande are all vying for the same Asian buyers. But Alaska's unique position might just give it an edge. Imagine a world where Japan and South Korea are forced to choose between a closer, cheaper supplier from the Gulf, or a politically aligned partner in Alaska. What's the real cost of that choice? It's not just about price, it's about influence. If Alaska succeeds, it could reshape the entire energy map of the Pacific. But if it fails, it becomes another cautionary tale about the risks of betting on big infrastructure projects in politically charged environments. Here's what I'm really thinking. This project is a gamble. It's a gamble on geopolitics, logistics, and the willingness of Asian countries to pay a premium for American energy. But if it works, it could be the most significant energy project since the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. The question is, will it be another Trump-era promise or a true game-changer? And more importantly, what does this mean for the future of global energy markets? I'll tell you this. Whether Alaska LNG becomes a reality or collapses under its own weight, it's a story worth watching. Because energy isn't just about fuel anymore. It's about power, literally and figuratively. What do you think? Should we bet on Alaska? Or is this just another overhyped pipeline?